Greetings and bright blessings, my friends. Holistic, holy, modern day mystic here for a tarot reading for the collective for the week ahead. It's that time of the week again. I cannot believe it. Going into the last week of January 2020. Oh my days, oh my days. I hope that you're having a really good week. I hope that whatever you have experienced over the last 7 days, you have negotiated it well. You've remembered to drop into your heart center and remember that, we are just experiencing some crazy endings, some frantic bubbling up to the surface of things that we really need to release to set the stage for what lies ahead for the next decade for us. Now, we have experienced the new moon, the first new moon of 2020, and it as always is a time for setting intentions, for really going inward. So you may have been having some really wacky dreams, you may have been having a lot of revelations, a lot of kind of like sudden bolts of lightning out of the blue, awarenesses of things that either you didn't know were going on, like the subconscious coming to the conscious mind, the unknown becoming known, maybe a bit of an emotional just splurge with just getting rid of the stuff that needs to be got rid of in order for all the seeds that we're planting to go into healthy soil, right? I hope that makes sense. Let me just do a little bit more of a shuffle of the cards. It was a bit of a heavy week towards the end of last week. There's definitely something going on. Had a few messages off people saying that they felt like something big was about to happen. You know who you are. And I felt that too. So I hope that you're feeling more confident, more positive about going forward now from here. Okay, so we have here the Wheel, and this is the Wheel of Fortune in some other decks. So if you're a tarot user yourself, this can be the Wheel of Fortune card as well. Okay, and this it actually came out reversed, and I'm going to read it reversed. But this is remembering, I don't know if I can get it in focus. It keeps going really funny, the picture here. But so this is about ebbs and flows in energy, okay? And everything happening as and when it's supposed to. Okay, so this is almost a reminder to be patient. Things are going on behind the scenes that are helping whatever you've asked for come to you. Okay, but sometimes there's a little bit of working out that needs to be going on behind the scenes, okay, that is really going to be beneficial for us to help the people, places and things come into our lives that are going to help us reach our goals, that help our aspirations come to fruition, to manifestation. Okay, so remembering that we do need moments of pause and reflection. We do need moments of calm. It can't, progress is not like a straight line that continues going up and up and up and up and up, right? There's got to be some pauses and time for a restocking, time for recharging, time for recalibrating, perhaps taking in new information and kind of reassessing our direction because of the new things that are coming in. So, remember that everything is progress, even being happy and accepting and being happy in the moment, that's progress. So just remember that, okay? And don't be too hard on yourself if you're not exactly where you think you ought to be at a particular moment in time when it comes to action plans and taking steps forward and movement forward on your journey and on your pathway, okay? Because sometimes the pause is the most important bit, kind of like in yoga when you do the relaxation at the end, or when you relax and do just some lying down after some exercise. That's the most important part, right? Because that allows the body to reset itself and reprogram itself and readjust, take in the new information that's been received during that yoga session or during that exercise session. And without that pause at the end, you don't get anywhere near as much benefit. All the goodness soaking into the body. You don't get anywhere near as much benefit if you don't take that time to pause afterwards. So just be aware of that and just be mindful of that, okay? So, and this card is also a reminder that, we all experience waves and dips in our emotions, in our creativity, in our passion, in our drive, and all the other things. Everything happens as a result of different cycles going on, whether that cycle's going on within us, out in the heavens, as above, so below. So different things are going to, move forward faster at different times of the month, of the lunar cycle, of the astrology wheel, the zodiac, right? Everything has a different kind of forward thrust at different times. So just be easy on yourself. And if you're finding things a struggle to do a certain thing at a certain time, maybe you're paddling against the current when it comes to what's actually going on within you, around you. So just, again, as I always say, drop into your heart center, drop into your soul self. Take a moment to just reflect and ask, what is the next thing that I need to be focusing on that's going to serve me best on my journey, that's going to help me deal with all the craziness that's going around me, perhaps, the volatility that's in relationships or scenarios or situations that are around you. Just take that moment to drop in and see, right, what is the best course of action? What do I need to do now? What do I need to focus on next? That's going to be the most beneficial to me, my relationships, the people around me, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's just something to think about. I don't know why the picture keeps going funny. Crazy energies. I tend to get that. I'm actually at Gaia Lifestyle Centre at the moment in Cardiff. I've just finished a day of therapies, and this room, the energy always builds up so much in here. I've actually got a photo saved on my Instagram archive stories. If you look across the bottom, featured stories, I think it's called. There's actually a photograph of me, and there's just orbs and everything all around me after I've been doing some Reiki treatments. So it does really build up in here. And I actually have some selenite by here, so that can affect the camera massively. I don't know if you saw my stories the other day. When I was at Dawn's Healing Light, moving closer and further away from a selenite tower, and it was just, really, really affecting the camera. So something is going on. But anyway, back to the reading. So, the fact in this card that you have Mars in the background here is to say that, I think, because it's reversed, that you're moving away from the challenges, that you're moving away from the things that really push your buttons, that cause that angry animosity, that rage associated with Mars. Mars is the god of war, okay? So you're moving away from the things that really trigger you in that way, okay? And you're beginning to learn to dance and move around the situations so you are better in control. You're the one in the driver's seat. You've got the reins, okay, going forward. You are learning to be more of the observer in these situations, responding as opposed to reacting. And huge round of applause. Well done, that's amazing. And if you're not quite there, you're definitely beginning to have an awareness that the influence that you have on what you allow to rock the boat, in terms of staying centered, staying calm, and not allowing your emotions to fly off into the ether, that spiral where you just go up and up and up and lose perspective, lose control, lose groundedness, and a more helpful approach to dealing with situations that you find yourself in. Okay, so you're definitely moving forward on your healing journey, and that's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. So keep on keeping on, keep just rowing that boat, okay? Big changes afoot. Big changes afoot for all of us in every aspect, okay? Whether it's to do with your journey, to do with the way you're processing your thoughts, it's to do with your processing of your emotions, or really when it comes to the material aspects of your life, and just finding joy, finding fulfillment, and just channeling in and bringing in that abundance. So thank you so much for spending these few minutes with me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Love and light, my friends. Until next time, take good care. See you soon. Bye for now.